So you're thinking about moving to Tucson, Arizona. Well, in this video, we're going to talk about SaddleBrooke, Arizona. And if you're thinking about moving to SaddleBrooke here in Tucson, this is the video for you. We're going to get after it right now. Okay, so if you're thinking about retiring in Tucson, you're not going to want to miss this video. It's all about SaddleBrooke, Arizona. Now, I'm not talking about SaddleBrooke Ranch. That's about another 5 miles down the way. This is SaddleBrooke. Now, SaddleBrooke has two different HOAs. There's HOA 1 and HOA 2. When I talk about SaddleBrooke 1 and SaddleBrooke 2, they're both SaddleBrooke. This is all part of the same thing, but I call them HOA 1 or SaddleBrooke 1, HOA 2, SaddleBrooke 2. You're allowed to use the facilities at both places. They're intermingled, but SaddleBrooke 1 came first, and then the second phase was SaddleBrooke 2. But again, they're all right here in SaddleBrooke. We're going to cover all that today. If you want to know more about living in Tucson, you're going to want to subscribe to this channel because we have new videos out every week all about living in Tucson, Arizona, and you're not going to want to miss that. So subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so you can know just when the next video comes out. Like I said, today we're going to go all about SaddleBrooke. I'm going to tell you everything there is to know, and we're going to do it right now. So here I'm going to show you where SaddleBrooke is. This heart is where Tucson is. And then this is Oracle Highway. You go through Oro Valley and you keep driving. And here's Catalina, which is a small town. And then here's SaddleBrooke. So from SaddleBrooke, it's about 15 minutes to Catalina, where there's, Baptist grocery stores and some nail salons, a couple little restaurants. It's a small town, but there's everything, all the basics are right here. And then a little further to Oro Valley, again, it's 14 miles, but it takes about 20 minutes, 23 minutes, I think Google said, to get from SaddleBrooke to Oro Valley. And here there's movie theater, shopping, all the stuff you ever need in a town. Now, SaddleBrooke, I'm going to zoom in just a bit so you can see it. So here's the Oracle Highway, and you take this road, and it kind of seems like you're driving to nowhere, and then you come around the corner, and here is SaddleBrooke. And there's all these, houses all built up in here. This is the preserve up here, so this is the newer area. And then, here is the older area over here. So it's kind of growing out this way. The mountains are all over here, and these are really, beautiful mountain views here. You can't tell on this map, but they really, truly are. So just kind of zooming in, a lot of this area is all SaddleBrooke stuff right here. So just wanted to show you on a map so you could get a feel just where SaddleBrooke was. So today, like I said, we're going to be talking about SaddleBrooke here in Tucson, Arizona. Now, SaddleBrooke is located north of Tucson. It's a little bit north of Oro Valley. I'm going to say it's 14 miles. I looked it up north of Oro Valley, but it takes about 23 minutes driving to get from SaddleBrooke to Oro Valley. So you're about 23 minutes away to get into some major shopping and restaurants and stuff like that. But SaddleBrooke has a whole bunch of stuff right here in its own community. Now, SaddleBrooke Ranch is a different community. They're both Robeson communities, but SaddleBrooke Ranch is about 5 miles further down the road. So there's this other SaddleBrooke that's the original one, and they have two different HOAs here. The first HOA 1 was the original set of homes, and now they've added another set of homes. There's over 5,000 homes here in SaddleBrooke, and there's over 8,000 residents that live here, so there's a good amount of people. It sits at about 3,500 feet in elevation. They do have the mountains right there behind them, and it is just a little bit cooler here than it is in Tucson, so that's nice here, especially in the summer. That's pretty great. So there's a lot of good things to tell you. Now, if you do go to SaddleBrooke Ranch, you are able to eat at their restaurants, and you can sign up for their golf memberships as well, but their amenities and facilities are separate than what they are here at SaddleBrooke. Now, in SaddleBrooke, they have two different HOAs, like I mentioned. One is SaddleBrooke 1, which was the original, and then SaddleBrooke 2. They can interchange and use, at least right now, they have an agreement that they can both use the facilities, the fitness centers, the pools, all that good stuff. So right now they can do that. They also have, I think it ends in a few years, that contract, but then they have a opportunity to renew it for another 5 years. So right now you can use all the facilities. Behind me here is the preserve. This is the SaddleBrooke 2 clubhouse, and it has swimming pools, restaurants, all that good stuff. Of course, golfing as well. Now in the SaddleBrooke 2, they do allow outside members from Tucson and Oro Valley to golf here. In SaddleBrooke 1, you have to live in SaddleBrooke, whether it's 1 or 2. You have to be a SaddleBrooke resident to golf there. But SaddleBrooke 2 here, you could be you can, even if you live in Oro Valley or something, you could come here and golf. So there's over 100 different clubs you can join here in SaddleBrooke. They have everything from silversmithing to sewing to quilting. They have making cards. They have, like I said, over 100 different clubs. They have walking clubs, there's tennis clubs, there's bocce ball clubs, there's pickleball clubs, there's over 100 clubs. So it's very much an active adult community. As I drive around here, the amount of people walking, riding their bikes, just so many people outside, it's really nice. And 70% of the people here own their own golf cart, and 30% of the people here actively do golf. So that's a good amount of people that are actually golfing and enjoying, this outdoor weather. But there's lots of little shopping in the actual SaddleBrooke community. They have clubhouses, they have restaurants, they have gas stations, they have little places to get your hair cut and stuff like that. But it's about 15 minutes away from any large grocery store. Probably Bashas', I think, is the closest grocery store, and it is about 15 minutes away. But what a really nice community. It's large, it's beautiful. There's so many people out here, and as I drive around, I just see people walking their dogs, riding their bikes, doing all sorts of things. So you're gonna have to let me know if you can picture yourself here, because it's a very active adult community. I'm gonna take you around and show you a little bit more right now. There's restaurants here like the Agave restaurant. It's the Agave Lounge, the Roadrunner Grill, that's great for breakfast and lunch. There's the Vistas Dining Room. There's also Brooke One, which is a pizza kitchen. You can eat it there or take it home. Then there's the Brooke Restaurant, and that has really nice diner food. Another restaurant there is the Mountain View Bar and Grill, and it's a great place. Lots of salads and foods, and they have mango, cilantro margaritas, and sherbet dream ice cream. For fine dining, there's the Preserve Fine Dining Restaurant. And all these restaurants have great views of the mountains. They're just built with big windows so you can see the mountains just beautifully. As far as homes here in SaddleBrooke, there's something for everyone. There's townhomes out here, and then there's some really beautiful high-end custom homes. Average home price in the last 6 months was $526,659. The least expensive home sold was a townhome that was 1,598 square feet, and it sold for $315,000. And the most expensive home was 3,700 square foot home, which sold for $1,275,000. So you can see there's a good mix. There's something for everyone here. If you want to live out in SaddleBrooke, it is possible. We're going to take you around to 3 different homes today so you can see what the houses are like here in SaddleBrooke. They range different prices, but we're going to start in the 300,000s, then we'll show you one in the 500,000s, and then we'll show you one that's worth just over $1 million. They're still building here, so there's homes and lots that you can still buy. Really great opportunity out here. It's just absolutely beautiful. So SaddleBrooke is really spread out here. There's a lot of houses. You're getting closer to the mountains, so the land becomes very hilly, and there's lots of, homes on different hills. I'm going to try to kind of show you a little bit in the background here. But you can see there's homes on different hills. The closer you get to the mountains, the more hilly it actually gets. But, they have several restaurants just here within the community. Not to mention you could leave and go outside and go to other restaurants. But they have 4 or 5 restaurants here within the community. They're all different. They're all nice. Some are very casual and some are more, elegant. It's just whatever you're in the mood for, it's right here, and lots of just built-in friends. It's really a nice community. Safety and security are provided by SaddleBrooke Patrol, and it's 24 hours a day. The patrol is their own private security service, and it's staffed primarily by residents with security backgrounds. So another nice thing about SaddleBrooke is they have a few different dog parks, so you can take your dog to the dog park. I helped a man buy a house out here, and he has a little Shih Tzu, and he told me he joined a Shih Tzu club, and they all meet up at the dog park and let the dogs play. So there's a lot of people out here with, walking their dogs and stuff like that. It truly is an active adult community. There's lots of things going on. This view behind me is absolutely pretty. I kind of pulled over here. Like I said, it's real hilly, and there's just views all over the place. So a few other things that I thought would be good to know about SaddleBrooke. They have 2 fire stations within the community. Another nice thing about SaddleBrooke is they have a lot of golf course paths. So on the main busy roads, there's paths just for golf carts. Like in the actual neighborhoods, not so much because they're not so busy and you can just drive the golf cart right on the road. But on the busier roads, there's actually paths paved just for golf carts so that it's safe driving on the busier streets. So SaddleBrooke here in Tucson is the largest active adult community in Arizona. So it's really a big place. Lots of community feeling in here. People look after each other. They're very neighborly. It's really very nice. So to get out here to SaddleBrooke, you drive through Oro Valley going north, you drive through a small town called Catalina, and then you get to SaddleBrooke. So if you're living here in SaddleBrooke, they have little conveniences. There's a little plaza that has a lot of conveniences of, their own gas station, like I said, their own places to get your hair cut or dentist, things like that. But then if you want bigger things or you want restaurants other than what they have here in SaddleBrooke, you can drive, Catalina's a small town, but they have, Arby's and Ace Hardware and Burger King, and then a couple small restaurants also. But like I said, it takes about 23 minutes to get from SaddleBrooke into Oro Valley, where they have, movie theaters and every restaurant that, all the normal things like Olive Garden and all that stuff. So SaddleBrooke is located right in the bottom of these Santa Catalina mountains. It snowed about a week ago on the mountains, but today it's like 68 degrees and sunny, absolutely beautiful. We have great winters here, and that's what attracts a lot of people. A lot of these homes are just built right at the base of the mountains, so pretty. And when you golf, that also kind of goes through the mountains. It's absolutely beautiful. There's lots of rock. I was overlooking. We'll show you one of the main houses today, one of the new houses in the preserve. And there's running water back there from, the snow melting on the mountains. It's pretty neat to see, especially here in the desert. We love that. So we'll take you around and show you a little bit more of SaddleBrooke. We'll drive you through some neighborhoods so you can get a feel just what it feels like out here. But it's a nice community. So right now we are at SaddleBrooke ONE. I'm going to tell you a little bit about SaddleBrooke. SaddleBrooke is nestled in the Catalina Mountains just north of Tucson. SaddleBrooke is one of Arizona's premier active adult resort communities. Set at nearly 3,500 feet elevation, this location offers slightly cooler summers with gorgeous backdrops of the mountains that's perfect for year-round golf and outdoor activities. It was established in 1987. SaddleBrooke sits on 1,200 acres. There are over 5,350 homes and approximately 8,500 residents that live here. This includes 26 miles of private roads that wind through the landscape, guiding their residents in. SaddleBrooke has a grand clubhouse. It has meeting places, dining areas, events, clubhouse meetings, and a lot of other activities every single day. The clubhouse is home to a library with hundreds of titles to choose from. There's meeting rooms, restaurants like the Agave Lounge, the Roadrunner Grill, and the Vistas Dining Room. The Vistas Dining Room is perfect for celebrations, live entertainment, and fine dining. When the sun is setting over the Catalina Mountains, the Vistas has a beautiful ambiance and the views are just amazing. For breakfast and lunch, the Roadrunner Grill has an extensive menu with soup, salads, specialty sandwiches, and all of the American classics. Perfect place to relax after a round of golf, laps in the swimming pool. Diners can enjoy the panoramic dining room or the newly renovated outdoor patio. There's also SaddleBrooke ONE Pizza Kitchen that offers pizza on a regular or wheat gluten-free crust. Enjoy your pizza there, or you can take it with you to go. The Brook has casual, friendly atmosphere with some of the best diner food. Another restaurant is the Mountain View Bar and Grill. It has lots of great food like salads, stuffed beef tenderloin, and that can be enjoyed with a mango cilantro margarita or a sherbet dream. The Preserve is celebrated for both its distinctive menu of modern American cuisine and the setting and refined elegance of casual charm. So you'll want to check that out for sure. So one of the things I can tell you about SaddleBrooke is they tend to have a lot of deer here, which I think is pretty cool for being the desert. They come out early in the mornings and in the afternoons, and they sit on the golf course or walk around the golf course, and they chew the grass and stuff. It's really pretty neat. I'll take you around here in just a second. But you can see those gorgeous mountains behind me, and the other way is the golf course. It's absolutely beautiful. But SaddleBrooke is a neat place. There's so many different activities. I think they said they have something like over 200 clubs here in SaddleBrooke for you to join, and just so many people outside. I mean, everybody's, riding bikes, walking dogs. It's true that it's an active community. And like I said, they're right at the base of these gorgeous mountains, these Catalina Mountains. And they're so pretty. So we just kind of stopped at one of these little areas, but it's absolutely gorgeous. For those that wish to play pickleball in SaddleBrooke, the Pickleball Association, which is a private club, has a brand new state-of-the-art 14-court facility that's centrally located within the community. Memberships are easily obtained by interested players. Golf is a standout thing here in SaddleBrooke. It's one of the most popular activities within the community, and SaddleBrooke Country Club serves as a private golf club. Over 30% of the residents here actively engage in golf, and the courses are renowned as some of the finest in southern Arizona. The 27-hole facility comprises 3 distinct 9-hole courses. There's the SaddleBrooke, the Tucson, and the Catalina, each possessing its unique character and challenges while offering stunning views of the Catalina Mountains. Daily rotations ensure great playing experience. Complementing the golf course are excellent driving ranges and practice areas with certified PGA professionals available for game improvement. As far as homes in SaddleBrooke ONE, there's something for everyone. There's townhomes, and then there's some really beautiful high-end homes as well. Since I've been out, there's been so many people walking their dogs, riding their bikes. There's just really people everywhere. It's a very outdoor place. You know, today is 60 degrees. We had snow a couple of days ago, so you can see there's some snow up on those mountains. And we didn't have snow in Tucson, but a storm came through for about a week, and we did get snow up on the mountains. That'll be gone in a day or two. But you can see I don't need a jacket. It's a 60-degree day. We have a sunny forecast all week long. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. That's one of the nice things about Arizona in general. Okay, so we're coming up on our first house here in SaddleBrooke, and I wanted to show it to you. Here we go, right behind me. So this is a townhouse, actually. This is located in the upper northwest part of SaddleBrooke. It's 1,651 square feet with 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and a 2-car garage. This home was built in 1999, and that prices it at $208.96 a square foot. Now there's granite counters inside, stainless steel appliances, and a gas range. They also had the tile and the grout cleaned professionally this year, and they had new carpets put in the bedrooms. So it's all fixed up and ready for the next owner. So it's really nice. It has a 2019 was when their AC was put in, and they also have a den/office area off of the kitchen. So there's a lot of good things about this little townhouse. I'm going to drive you around the neighborhood so you can see just a little bit more. We'll check it out. You're really close to everything here, so it's a great little location. I'll show you around right now. Okay, so I stopped here at the plaza here in SaddleBrooke just for a minute, just so you could see a little bit about it. But they have a gas station here behind me. You can see that. And of course, I think you can see these mountain views. And then there's a whole plaza with all sorts of little salons and dentists and all those little things that you would need in a little town. But yeah, they're very self-sufficient here. But you can also leave and drive out of SaddleBrooke, and in 15 minutes you have restaurants and grocery stores and other things like that. So this next house, I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. It's in the upper northwest part of SaddleBrooke. It's 2,173 square feet, 2 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms. It's on 0.19 of an acre and built in 1993. It has a 2.5-car garage. That prices this home at $238.84 a square foot. It's on a corner lot, so it's got some gorgeous mountain views. There's vaulted ceilings inside, a stone fireplace. They have plantation shutters and stainless steel appliances. Just a really, really nice house located on a great lot, like I said, with great mountain views. So I'm going to drive you around the neighborhood. You can see here behind me, there's just some beautiful, beautiful views here in SaddleBrooke. But I'm going to drive you around so you can see more of the neighborhood right now. I wanted to stop and show you guys. Up here on this hill, I don't know if you can see those two saguaros, but those are actually phone towers here in SaddleBrooke. So if you live out here in SaddleBrooke, you should have pretty good cell reception. Okay, so now we're in the preserves. This is an area where they're still building. There's some new houses going up, really pretty. Again, the golf course runs through this area. The houses are absolutely beautiful. I'll drive you through the neighborhood so you can get a look at those. But this is a really nice area of SaddleBrooke that's still building. Okay, so I want to tell you about this last house here in SaddleBrooke. This is in the SaddleBrooke Preserves. It's 2,470 square feet. That's the main house. The guest house is 375 square feet. There's a total of 3 bedrooms and 3.5 bathrooms. It's on 0.33 of an acre with a 3-car garage. Built in 2019, that prices this home at $370.83 a square foot. It has a lovely courtyard entrance, a great room. There's a gourmet kitchen with a large island, quartz countertops, a gas cooktop, and stainless steel appliances. There's also a huge owner's suite with 2 walk-in closets. So really great house, nice big house here in the preserves. Again, if you're thinking about moving to Tucson, you're going to want to subscribe below to this channel because we have new videos out every week all about Tucson, Arizona. And if you want to learn all about Tucson, you're going to want to check that out. We cover all different areas. Thank you again for watching this video all about SaddleBrooke, Arizona. If this is someplace you can see yourself living, let me know. If you have questions, put that in the comments, please. And if you know something about SaddleBrooke, go ahead and put that in the comments as well. Again, if you're thinking about moving, whether it's in 3 days or 3 months, give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. We'll be happy to help you out. Until next time, I hope to see you around town. Bye-bye now.